Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be talking about news trading. Why some traders they really think that news trading is going to be really successful for them. Why they get inspired, I will also tell that the reason. Because once upon a time, I was also very inspired with the news trading, and I used to think that a lot of people make a lot of money on news trading. So what really happens? What happens is you open your forex factory, you open the investing.com, and you go in the calendars, and you know that, for example, today at 3:30 p.m. There is going to be core CPI, there is going to be CPI, there is going to be Philadelphia meetings, there is going to be a crude oil news. So what happens, you see the previous cons and you see the current forecast. You see that the previous cons was 5, so the current is showing 6. So you know that dollar is going to get really stronger, right? So what you do is you are prepared on gold, on XAU USD. You're really prepared to take your sell positions, right? That's what you're going to do. When dollar is going to get strong, you're going to open your sell positions, because you know that the market, before the news, the markets become really slow, and then suddenly what happens when the news triggers, boom, the market falls down, and then that is the time when you can take few pips and you can get out of the market. Guys, out of 10 times, to be very honest, this is going to work for you 2 or 3 times, but most of the time what happens is the broker is going to play such games. It's not going to allow you to open positions more than the normal you do every time. It's going to cut down your leverage. It's not going to it's going to ensure that you don't over leverage, because that is even loss for a broker, right? So what mostly traders they do is, because they know that they see that the dollar is going to get stronger, what they do is they put a pending order. Yeah, this is some smart moves most of the traders they do, but they end up losing everything, because some traders they end up losing everything, or even for some traders even the pending orders won't get executed. Why? I'll tell you. So you put a pending order, you know that the market was at this point of time, and now if the market tries to do a breakout towards down, the dollar is going to get stronger because the news will be triggering. So what you will do is you will put a pending order in that point of area, thinking that when the shooter comes, when the market spikes down, your pending order will get triggered, and boom, 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 you're gonna print money. So that's not gonna happen, because as soon as, so I'll tell you 2 scenarios. Yeah, as I mentioned few seconds back, that I have done this once upon a time, like 3-4 years back. Like, it doesn't work out really well. It is utter nonsense. Yeah, as I said, in out of 10 times going to work out 2 to 3 times, but 8 times you're gonna end up losing everything, or your account is going to go in the huge blow. So just be very careful. Your account is going to go in a huge drawdown. Yeah, so just be very careful, because once your account goes in drawdown, to remove those positions, you're going to open more positions, and then you might end up losing more, or you might end up messing up your account. So once the market reaches at that point, what's going to happen? Number 1, your pending order will get deleted. So just to let you know, 80% of the brokers, they do that. The pending order gets deleted. Yeah, from the broker side, they will delete your pending order no matter what. You complain, you send them emails, you do this, you do that. Just to let you know, they have smart bot systems on the back end. They don't have people sitting in the offices doing this. No. Brokers are multi-million dollars they have in their accounts. They are enough smart to make artificial intelligence, AI bots, to do these things on the back end. Yeah, so the bots are gonna delete your positions. Number 1. Number 2, let's talk about the good scenario. Let's say your pending order got executed. Once your pending order gets executed, for example, you placed a pending order at, like, let's say gold is at 4554 at the moment. Yeah, and you placed a pending order at 4552, that the dollar is going to get stronger, and the pending order gets executed. It's going to go really down. You're gonna make a lot of money. So let's say the news triggered. Once the news triggers, what happens? Your pending order was at 4552, but your pending order is going to get triggered at 4548 or 4547, because the market moved in so much speed and microseconds like a bullet. your pending order did not get triggered on time, or on that particular number of the pending order. It did not get executed at that time. Now what happens, as soon as it got triggered at 4548, it got triggered at 4548, but your order opened at 4546. Yeah, this is a very big catch. Nobody knows about it. Once your pending order, because the microseconds, minutes, seconds, the micro, the market moves so fast that your pending order is going to get executed, but at the wrong price, but your position opened at again on a wrong price. So now your position opened at 4546. What's going to happen? It will go a little down, but you're expecting more money, right? You're expecting to catch a big fish, that big spike, right? What's going to happen is, boom, the market is going to go back up from there. And let me tell you one thing. The news, if it comes in the trend, like for example, gold is in a buy trend, yeah? The gold is going in buy, the gold is going up, and by some chance the news came in the favor of buy, and the gold is going to get stronger. Guys, gold won't stop. It's going to go up because the trend was upwards and the news came also, which is in the upwards, so this news took the market really high, and that was not a fake move, because the trend was already in the buy, and then then finally the market got a buying momentum because of the news. But once the market is in buy, and because of the news the market went down in sell, no matter what, it's going to fall, and then one fine time is going to recover. It's going to start going in buy again. News is a blunder. Don't trade on news. I have done this. Out of 10 times, you're gonna be successful only 2 to 3 times. Let me give you one example. I knew a trader who used to, he used to have like $10,000-$15,000 in his account. He used to trade good. He was a very good trader, but he came to know this small funda of news, how to play on news. Yeah. So because he had $10,000-$15,000, what he used to do is, he used to move it. He had another small account. He used to move from that $10,000-$15,000. He used to move $500 in a different account. And whenever the news used to come, he used to, he used to play like that. He blew his account one time. Second time he blew his account. Third time he blew his account. Fourth time his $500 went up to $2,000. After that $2,000, he did not withdraw that money because he was already having $10,000-$15,000 in another account. With that $2,000, he played on the news again. The market went $2,300 in his favor, and then from there it came back on $300 again. So this is not a success. Why? Because you have to keep one thing in your mind. You know what is the meaning of news play, and you know what is the meaning of catching big spikes. You're gonna play on full margin. This guy used to play on the full margin because he knows that he's having $10,000-$15,000 in his account. On this particular $500 which he moved in another account, he's gonna play on full margin. Like for example, on $500 you can open 0.2 or 0.30 lot size. He used to put a pending order of 0.4, 0.3, or he used to execute it right away, like by pressing the execute button with the mouse, and it's going to blow off because that is your challenge, right? You want to make $500 to $2,000 or $3,000. It will happen out of 10 times, just 2 to 3 times, but most of the time, you think guys, brokers are stupid? You think brokers don't know that traders do all these things? Brokers are very smart. As I said, they have intelligent bot systems on the back end who read all these things, and they know that during few seconds before the news or few minutes before the news, and even after the news, because there are even some more smart people. They will wait for a big move to fall down, then they will wait for the market to come up, and then they will execute, and they will think that the market is going to go down again. But no, as I just said, if the news comes in the trend, the market if the news comes in the trend of the market will never come back. Most probably it will come back sometimes, but most of the times it will not come back. High probability it will not come back. If the news comes against the trend, the market will 100% come back. It's going to blow off everything of yours. So just keep this in mind. Stop news trading. News trading is very risky. And I knew this guy, and he said, no, Hasib, I tried. I feel so bad. I feel so shitty that I sacrificed 500, 500, 500, 500, and now I feel that I ended up $2,000, $3,000. I ended up in a loss. So this money I could have, like I could have done a lot of things, but I don't know why I came into this news gambling thing. It's a gambling, guys. It's a gambling because you're just waiting for a spike, right? And also you have to keep one thing in mind. It is so dangerous sometimes that you see that the previous cons were 6.0. The current cons are the current forecast is going to show you 7.8. So you think that the dollar is going to get stronger, but suddenly what's going to happen is it's going to go like on the same forecast. But you know what's going to happen? In spite it's showing you the forecast and the news triggered as per the forecast, the dollar has to get stronger, but the market manipulators will take the gold up. So it's very risky and very dangerous. I tried, to be very honest, I tried 3-4 years back. I never got successful in this, so I decided to stop. So any questions, any queries, drop me on email, drop me on WhatsApp. I'm ready to help. Best of luck for the market to open next week. I hope you guys had a great Friday. You guys had a great trading week. So just be very careful. Next week the market is going to be very volatile because China, Trump, US Trump, if they have a good deal, the dollar is going to get stronger. So yeah, keep things in your mind and just wait for price actions and do your executions. Thank you so much, guys. Stay blessed. Have a good day and have a nice week ahead. Bye-bye.